Hello my friends and welcome back to Fallout 3. In yesterday's video, I did end the day just outside of the MDPL-16 power station. We are slowly but surely making our way up to the Republic of Dave for the quest I'm currently working on. You know, shooting them in the head or something like that. Yeah, you gotta shoot them in the head. But before we get there, I do want to explore the Chaste Acres dairy farm. Just trying to, you know, explore some of the plethora of markers that I have all over my map now. It's good XP, right? That's what I'm telling myself anyway. Plus I'm finding quantums, holotapes, weird signals, all those, whoa. All those sorts of things. It's a robo-brain. Oh, ma'am, you should not have come after us. What's going on? Did you kill a Protectron? Did you and the Protectron have a fight? Is that what was going on? I'm very turned around in where I'm heading. The farm. Farm is over here. Yes, I can see the silo. I don't see a farmhouse of any kind. Oh, I see huge, monstrous rat scorpions coming and somebody's shooting at them. I wonder who these fellows are. Oh, they are not friendly.
Kill them all and let God sort them out.
I'm sorry, Mr. Raider, but I have to finish you off. Because you're a raider. The rat scorpions are trying to get to the Brahmin. Let's save the Brahmin. Oh my God, these things are so huge. Ugh. That looks so awesome in my head. Like, totally increases my damage done. So it's a raider farm. I'm like, yeah, let's kill some raiders. All right, did that. Ooh, there's a building to go into. All right, let's see what Three Dog's up to before I forget again. Music, he's up to music. Okay, and then there was a raider over here who should have a finger for me to collect. Hi, you're welcome, moo cows. I saved you. Silo door to grain silo. Oh, look. There's a thing. Pugilism illustrated. Ladder to the capital Wasteland. I mean, that's...
You just made my day. Opening fire. That person
well, I don't need to get back out. A sniper rifle. Weapons, metal blaster. I could just use my hotkeys, but I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember which one it's on. It's been like 5 or something. It should be 1. Let's be clear. Okay, nothing too interesting there. Anything here? No, it does not appear so. Thank you, Sergeant, for killing him. Although I did not get a finger for it. That's a little disappointing. I mean, raiders. Just need to get rid of all of them, right? Nothing good about them whatsoever. Okay, well, that is the last of the markers I wanted to discover on my way up here. So now we are gonna head to the Republic of Dave, where I assume I am going to meet someone by the name of Dave, not just because that's what my quest is telling me, but because it's the Republic of Dave. It'd be weird if it was called the Republic of Dave and it'd be run by somebody named like George or something like that. But anyway, I'm gonna stop my rambling and I'll bring you back in once I get closer. Well, I am assuming this quaint little settlement right here is the Republic of Dave, but why don't we be a decent person and come back at like a more reasonable time, 8 something in the morning, right? I mean, it's kind of more reasonable for like most people. There we go. Put away our gun. How about we save before we get there? And see what we can see. I mean, it's very protected. Okay, I guess none of this is the entrance. Maybe back.
Sir, I am on the
I see the
lookout.
gate now. The Republic of Dave. It has a mailbox and everything. Hello? Could you let me in, little boy?
Hey, who are you? What do you want from the Republic of Dave?
I mean, I'm not here to hurt anyone. What is this place? Your Republic is forfeit. Prepare to be reclaimed by the Wasteland. I'm just a wanderer. I'll be going now. No, first one.
This is the Republic of Dave, duh.
Duh.
It's named for President Daddy, but you have to talk to him if you want to stay here.
I think I'd like to meet Dave. Wait, who's this Dave guy and why does he have his own republic? I don't think so. I'll stay out here. Let's try the second one.
He's the president of the Republic of Dave, duh.
Duh.
You can ask over at the Museum of Dave if you don't believe me. But you can't just wander around here. You need to go get permission from President Daddy first.
Please stop saying that. It's kind of weird. I think I'd like to meet Dave.
Okay, I'll take you. But President Daddy doesn't always like new people. Okay, this way.
I love how the gate just blocks his face completely. His name is Ralph.
Did Dave say it was okay for you to be here?
I don't know yet. I haven't gotten there. Is this a flagpole? No, it doesn't look like it. But maybe it is. What else would it be? You know what? It doesn't matter. We'll go talk to President Dave. That's what I'm going to call him. Door to Republic of Dave Capitol Building.
Have you heard about Dave, lady?
Hi, Rachael. Ah, there's a quantum.
President Daddy, there is a Wastelander who wishes to see you, sir.
I keep telling you, it's Mr. President. Now get back to guarding the gate.
You're almost as big as Dave.
I'm more dangerous than him, too. Oh, I can't. I'm stealing.
We have someone new in my republic.
Yes, hi, Dave.
I am Dave, President of the Republic of Dave. You will address me as Mr. President, or I will have you executed. Now, are you applying for citizenship, asylum, or just vacationing in the Republic of Dave?
Most exalted President Dave, I am an ambassador from the Wasteland. I'm seeking asylum, Mr. President. I seek citizenship in the Republic of Dave. I'm just a traveler. I guess you could say I'm vacationing. If you'll excuse me, I'll be right back. Can we become a citizen of the Republic of Dave?
First off, you will address me as Mr. President. Always. No exceptions.
Okay.
Secondly, after careful consideration, the Office of Immigrant Affairs reports that we've already exceeded our quota for immigration this year.
Darn.
Application denied. You have 24 hours to leave the Republic or face deportation.
But I want to just vacation. There must be something I can do to stay. What if I just make a donation to the Republic and you let me stay? You crazy condescending asshole, no one exiles me. Let's try the first one.
Now that you mention it, the President could use a new hunting rifle. Tell you what, you find me a serviceable hunting rifle and I'll grant you special asylum within my Republic. Or you can just pay the 250 cap tax on unwanted refugees.
A hunting rifle, fine, I'll be back with one. I'll just pay the tax because I don't want to go running around for a rifle that I've no doubt sold 50 times over. Middle one.
Yes, this will do nicely. Congratulations. You are now an official refugee of the Republic of Dave.
Thank you. Anything happening in this place, Mr. President? Mr. President, do you know a ghoul named Mr. Crowley? Your republic is forfeit. Let's try the first one.
There's an election for the next president.
Oh,
Don't look so surprised. Can't you see this is a republic?
I'd say it looks more like a dictatorship. Yeah, I wouldn't really know. I just got here. I'll just leave it at that.
Ah, a seeker of knowledge then. Well, trust me, an election is what separates a president like myself from a monarch like my father.
Your father was a monarch? You mean like a butterfly? So your father was a monarch and you're a president. How does that work? Let's try it.
My father inherited his political power from birth and renamed this great nation the Kingdom of Tom. Although I also inherited my political power from my father when I took over, I formed a republic so the people may elect their leader.
Is this like an election that you have and you are the only one running and the only one anyone can vote for? So like it really is a dictatorship, but with the illusion of a democracy? Could I help with the election, Mr. President? I'd like to discuss this election with you. I think I get the idea. Let's discuss the election with him.
The election is still going on. What do you want to know?
Who's eligible to vote?
That would be Bob, Shawna, Jesika, Rosie, and myself. In the Republic, if you're old enough to carry a weapon, you're old enough to vote.
Oh.
Rosie and Jesika are usually here in the capital. Bob usually hangs out outside near the Brahmin pen. Shawna runs the Museum of Dave, so you can find her there.
I'm definitely going to the museum. Not to worry. Are the votes in, Mr. President? Could I help with the election, Mr. President? Who's running in the election?
Nobody except me. Why would the people need anyone else but Dave? I give them all that they ask for.
I think he just proved my point. Illusion of an election. I'd like to throw my hat into the ring and run for presidency. Could I help with the election?
All right, sure, why not? The people have a tendency to wait until the last minute to vote, but I'd like just to get it over with. I'll spare a few caps if you just tell each of the adults to get over to the voting booth sometime today, so I cinch the victory. Not that I have anything to worry about. The people know who their leader is in this republic.
Tell me more about the Republic, Mr. President.
The Department of Tourism usually handles all questions for outsiders. Make it quick.
So you're in charge here, Mr. President. I'd be interested in learning more about you, Mr. President. Ooh, let's try that one.
Years ago, I freed these poor people from the wrath of Tom, former monarch of the Kingdom of Tom. Afterwards, the people naturally elected me as their president, and the Republic of Dave was formed.
Naturally. Any future plans for the Republic, Mr. President?
Well, the Republic of Dave is the only true sovereign nation in the Wasteland. The only really civilized place left in the world. One day, all Wastelanders will be citizens in the Republic and know the greatness of their president.
So you're in charge here?
That's right. As president, I am head of the Department of Tourist Rights, the Office of Immigrant Affairs, and the Bureau of Dave-like Activities. My proudest duty, second to the
What?
presidency, is Commander-in-Chief of the Army of Dave, the most ruthless military in the Wasteland.
Right. Of course. That's all I need to know.
Well, good for you then.
So, your Republic is no. Yeah, let's... Mr. President, do you know a ghoul named Mr. Crowley?
There's a name I haven't heard in a long time. Before the people elected me president, I worked with a mercenary named Mr. Crowley. We were part of an expedition to Fort Constantine.
What happened in the fort, Mr. President? Crowley's alive, Mr. President. I'm supposed to bring him to Key. Time for the Republic to hold a new election and a state funeral. Let's try the first one.
2 of us died,
Yay!
including Crowley. The rest achieved the mission goals and were paid.
Let's try the second speech check.
Alive? I always wondered. He was locked in with a bunch of feral ghouls. They won't attack ghouls, you see.
Okay.
The key is part of the Republic of Dave treasury. I couldn't possibly part with it.
Mr. President, what's so special about the key? A gift of the key would be a strategic diplomatic move, Mr. President. I think it would be good for the Republic, Mr. President. Let's try the first one. Ugh.
How dare you question
Dang it.
my military record? You have 1 hour to leave the Republic of Dave, or I will have you executed.
Oh, no. Let's try the second speech check.
That's just what I would expect to hear from another spy from the Wasteland. You have 1 hour to leave the Republic of Dave or be executed.
Ugh, well, now I gotta reload. All right, I caught back up with Dave and passed the 2 previous speech checks. That took a bit of trying. So let's go with the luck option, because I should be able to pass that one. I think it would be good for the Republic, Mr. President, to give me the key, please.
Of course it would. I knew that. You heard me say that before, didn't you?
Uh-huh.
It was my idea, after all.
Totally.
Here, take it. Your audience is over.
Oh, that's it? Okay. I have to go now.
Very well.
I managed to get his key without violence. I'm detected. I can't take it. And I can't... well, it's fine. Maybe someday he'll leave and I'll be able to look around and steal stuff. But let's talk to the rest of the people here in the Republic of Dave, like Rosie.
I heard that Dave allowed you to stay. Well, welcome, stranger. Just be mindful of the children.
I'd like to know more about the Republic, Miss Rosie.
Sure, honey, but don't make it too long or Dave will start wondering why we're talking.
Oh, paranoid is he? Tell me more about this Dave guy.
Dave is a good man. He looks after all the children and makes sure they have plenty to do. He's bought a lot of toys, not that he'd admit it. He has our Shawna teach classes to the younger ones. She's over at the Museum of Dave to the west of the Republic.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Not much to say, really. I'm Dave's wife, or first wife, I guess. I've lived here for many years now.
Oh, you're Dave's first wife, right? Like he has 2?
Well, yes. Dave and I were married when he was wandering the Wasteland, before inheriting the Republic from his father, Tom. After Ralph was born, Dave said that the President of the Republic needed to repopulate the Wasteland. So, now we have a second wife.
Yeah, no, I feel like you should know. What's your take on the Republic?
We have plenty of food and water here, and the compound is fairly safe. I'm glad the children can be raised here, away from the Wasteland. I'd like to see more trading done with the local caravans, but Dave's afraid their outside influence could weaken the Republic.
Could weaken his hold on the Republic, you mean? That's all I needed to know?
Sure, honey.
I'd like to discuss the election with you.
Election time is always exciting around here.
Who's running in the election?
Only Dave. He's the only person who ever runs.
Have you considered running for the presidency?
Believe it or not, I used to lead a group bigger than this one on an old caravan route. I did it for years, and we did pretty well for ourselves. But what am I talking about? Running against Dave would be like betraying him.
You could lead the Republic into a new era, the democracy of Rosie. Is it because you're too stupid to be president? It's not betrayal. This is a free, nation, right? It could be pretty tough, I guess. We could try this one. I'm pretty low on the speech check, and I didn't say it before I started talking to her.
Yeah, and like Dave says, freedom is the most free freedom that we have. You know what? You're right. I'll give it a shot. It's like my duty, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Let's hold off on telling them to go vote for a minute.
Goodbye. Take care of yourself.
Okay, bye. I feel like, can I mess with this and like make Dave not be the leader anymore? Because I'd kind of be okay with that. Jesika.
Dave says you're okay? Fine.
I'd like to know more about the Republic. Are you the second wife? Ugh, you have my name. That bothers me.
You should talk to Dave, but okay.
Yeah, you are Dave's second wife.
First wife. Rosie is the second wife, since she's the oldest and not good for anything anymore.
Oh, you're horrible too. Ugh. Tell me more about this Dave guy.
That's President Dave to you, Wastelander. Call him by his full name, or we'll shoot you. He takes care of all of us, even that selfish Rosie and her brats. My children will be a lot nicer than hers.
Oh, you don't have any kids yet? Could you tell me more about yourself, Jesika?
All I have to say is Dave is my husband. Mine. Do you understand? I don't care what Rosie has to say about it. Just because Rosie used to be this big leader out in the Wasteland, she thinks she's better than me. She even ordered Dave around once.
God forbid. What's your take on the Republic?
Dave is a great leader. He's going to bring civilization back to the Wasteland. One day, they'll say it all started here.
I doubt that. That's all I need to know.
Okay.
Like to just, see you,
Stay
Jesika.
away from Dave. He's mine.
Not a problem. You're not a nice person.
Something you need?
Let's discuss the election.
I'll help you if I can.
You know, Rosie is running for president now. I'd like to throw my hat in the ring. Have you considered, let's try the first one?
Poor girl doesn't stand much of a chance, does she?
Have you considered running for presidency?
No way. You'd have to be crazy to run against him.
I think I get the idea. Let me ask you something else.
Anything else?
Do you think I could be president? Okay, bye.
You're safe as long as Dave says so.
I feel like I'm safe even if Dave doesn't say so. Let's be clear on that.
Hey, Jesika. You excited about the election?
I can't believe it's only a couple of days away.
Hey,
All right. Ooh, can I?
don't
No.
even think of breaking into that.
I can't. It requires a key.
How's my first lady doing today?
Sounds like somebody's having a drink. That's probably not a good thing to do if they have to drink to get through the day.
Hey there.
You're almost as big as Dave.
Shawna?
So, Dave gave you the okay, huh? Well, welcome then. I run the Museum of Dave, where the children of the Republic can learn about their heritage.
Well, I would like to know more about the Republic.
I give a tour of the Museum of Dave every day at 2. You should check it out.
Dave has 2 wives, apparently?
Dave revised the restrictive marriage laws of the Kingdom of Tom shortly after the Republic was formed.
Of course he did.
Multiple marriages is now considered one of the great free freedoms of the Republic of Dave.
Can women have multiple marriages, or is it just men? Just asking. Tell me more about this Dave guy.
President Dave is the savior of the Wasteland, bringing peace and order to the savages man has brought upon himself. If you would like to learn more, please stop by the Museum of Dave's official tour at 2 p.m.
Okay, I will try and do that. Tell me about yourself.
Me? I just run the museum and teach classes to the little ones. You know, truth, justice, and the will of Dave.
What's your take on the Republic?
The Republic of Dave offers a rich history rivaling that of the great nations before the war.
Thanks.
How very Dave-like.
I'd like to discuss the election. Why is this still...
Sure. The Museum of Dave is happy to answer any questions on behalf of the Republic of Dave's Office of Tourism. How
Okay.
very Dave?
I'd like to discuss the election.
Me? I'm not sure if I can help you.
You know, Rosie is running for president now.
Wow, really? I've always said that she'd make a great leader, and we've never had a woman lead us before.
You should vote for her then. Have you considered running for the presidency?
Absolutely not. In fact, I'd vote for Dave twice if I could.
Ugh, I guess she won't be voting for... I'd like to throw my hat into the ring and run for the presidency.
I don't think you can do that. You'd better ask Dave.
Okay.
Anything else?
Let's see. This guy Dave has his own museum.
Oh, yes. Everything here is from Dave's adventures in the Wasteland before he founded the Republic. I give a tour every day starting around 2 p.m. You should stop by then.
Does the museum accept donations?
I'd never really thought about that before. Why do you ask?
Never mind. I just thought I'd ask.
That's all right. I'm used to the children asking funny questions anyway.
Your republic is forfeit. Time for me to go.
Later.
Later, Gator. Let's see. Let's talk to...
Another foreigner in the Republic.
What do you... Hello, Bob.
Yes? What is it? Come on, I don't have all day.
I'd like to know more about the Republic.
Shawna runs the museum, not me. What the hell do you want?
Dave has 2 wives.
Yes, he does, and they're both pains in my ass. Always got to keep them in line or else they get all teary.
What? Tell me more about this Dave guy?
Dave made me second commander of the Army of Dave, and that means I get a gun. Don't make me have to use it.
Yeah, I'm not really worried. So, Bob, I'd like to know more about you.
All you need to know is that I'm second in command next to Dave, so don't bother me. And don't talk to Rosie or Jesika either. Those are Dave's wives, and they have work they need to do.
Which is what? Because they've just been sitting around. What's your take on the Republic?
Dave is in charge. When he's not around, I'm in charge. If you want anything else, go to the Museum of Dave on the left side of the compound.
I will do that.
Oh, great.
Okay, let's discuss the election.
Oh yeah? What about it?
You know, Rosie's running for president now.
So I've heard. She couldn't possibly think that she'd be better than Dave.
Like to throw my hat in the ring.
Did Dave say you could do that?
No, but I could do it anyway. Have you considered running for the presidency?
Man, I'd love to be the president. Everybody would have to listen to me or I could just exile them to the Wasteland. And the first thing I'd do is make myself the permanent leader so they couldn't vote me out in some other election. But there's no need for me to run. One year, Dave is just going to make me the leader, just like my grandpa Tom did for him.
Oh, Dave is corrupt. The Republic needs a new champion of freedom. You're too young to take Dave's place anyway. I think you should go for it. I don't think you should be in charge. I think you should go for it.
Yeah? Well, it just so happens that I like being number 2 around here. So I think I'll just stay right where I am.
Let's try it again. Oh, I can't try it again with him. Actually, got all the info I need. Okay, later,
Just
Bob.
don't bother me. I've got stuff to do for Dave.
Okay. I feel like we're going to be stuck with Dave as the leader. This is the outhouse with no door. What time is it? 10:26. Plenty of time before the museum starts. Door to the Republic of Dave Women's Quarters. Detected. Who's detected me? I'm hidden now. I'm detected now. Oh. Don't look at me. Quick save. In we go. Okay, made it. Snuck in. Sexy sleepwear. Of course. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Yarn. What's this one? Men's quarters. I don't want to be detected. I want to be hidden. How can I be hidden? Do I have a... What are those things called? I don't have one on me. Pugilism. The ones where you're invisible. I don't have one on me. But I have human flesh. Well, I'll have to come back. This is probably the Museum of Dave, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Let's get class started.
But I already know everything about Dave.
So, who can tell me how Dave saved the people from the wrath of Tom?
I thought Grandpa Tom just gave Dave the Republic.
Somebody named 3 things Tom did wrong before Dave became the president.
But I thought Grandpa just got really, really old.
Anybody know what year Dave took back the government for the people?
It wasn't very long ago. I think I remember.
I hope you're paying attention, Rachael. I'll give another pop quiz. I'll do it.
Why am I always picked on in class? Make someone else do it.
Remember, your homework is to prepare a speech on the merits of Dave.
Why does Daddy need merits? Can't he just be Daddy?
Come back and visit the museum anytime.
Isn't
Hey,
election
Shawna,
time
did
so
you
much
do the
fun,
early
Mary?
voting?
I can't believe it's only a couple days away.
I like this kid here, Rachael.
Like in the President Daddy says the people from outside the Republic are bad.
Well, I'd like to know more about this republic.
Okay. As long as President Daddy says it's all right.
Totally says it's okay. You have 2 mommies?
That's what President Daddy says, but I only remember having one mommy before.
Tell me more about this Dave guy.
Daddy? He's not so bad. Shawna says he's the most important man to ever walk the wastes. I don't know about that. The wastes are awfully big.
Oh, you have way too much common sense to be living here, kid. So what have you been up to?
I like to play with the toys in the museum, but Shawna always yells at me.
What's your take on this republic?
Everyone says that Daddy is the best man ever. I don't know, but that's what Shawna says. So I guess it's true.
Ever.
Uh-huh.
Later, kid.
That's what Dave always says. Stories about Dave.
Hello, Mary.
Are you really from the Wasteland? Wow!
Yeah.
Okay. As long as President Daddy says it's all right.
So you have 2 mommies too?
Uh-huh. Mommy number 1 and mommy number 2. I like mommy number 1 better. She's been my mommy longer.
She's probably your actual mommy.
He's my daddy. He and mommy number 1 fight sometimes, probably because of mommy number 2.
Probably.
Dave's my daddy. He's the bestest daddy ever. I don't like mommy number 2. What's wrong with just one mommy? But President Daddy says he needs 2 mommies.
I don't know, kid.
All right. Goodbye, Miss Not Mommy.
Thank God I'm not Miss Mommy number 3.
Yeah, please go away.
Ugh, flower.
President Daddy says the people from outside the Republic are bad. Okay. As long as President Daddy says it's all right.
Yeah, you have 2 mommies too?
Uh-huh. Doesn't everybody?
No, really?
Daddy, President Daddy to you.
No.
President Daddy says I sleep too much, but I don't sleep much at all.
Okay.
I want to be like Shawna when I grow up. She's smart, just like Mommy. Of course, Daddy is smarter. Like, way smarter.
Oh, this place.
Okay. Hooray for the Republic!
Yay.
Welcome to the Museum of Dave.
Yeah, I've got a while until a tour happens. But Bobblehead. It is a perception bobblehead. You have found a Vortex limited edition bobblehead. The inscription on the base reads, "Only through observation will you perceive weakness. Your perception has been permanently increased by 1. So that makes it what now? 10? Maybe? 8, or 7, rather. Well, that's fine. I will take that. Okay, let me go back out here, and there was a kid out here to talk to. Ralph.
President Daddy says that people from outside the Republic are bad.
Yeah, so I keep hearing.
Okay. As long as President Daddy says it's all right.
So are all 4 of these kids the first mom's kids?
I have 1 mommy. The other lady is Jesika. She's pretty, but she's mean.
Yeah, she seems like it. Tell me more about this Dave guy.
He's my daddy. Whenever we play Republic, I get to play as Dave. Watch. I am sorry, sir, but I'm afraid that the Bureau of Dave-like Activities has ordered your execution. Aren't I good? Huh? I'm gonna be president when I grow up.
Really? 'Cause Bob thinks he's gonna be president.
President Daddy is awesome. He buys all sorts of neat toys that we get to play with.
That's all I needed to know, I guess?
Sure.
Bye.
I have to go practice my Dave impression anyway.
All right. Well, I want to see if I can get in here. I can't. Okay, I'm going to quick save, and we're going to go in anyway. and see if I get in trouble. There's probably not much of anything in here, but let's have a look-see just in case. I want that quantum. I like really want that quantum. Did anyone get mad at me?
Are you really from the Wasteland? Whoa!
I know, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think I'm gonna take the opportunity to pause here. And in tomorrow's video, I guess we'll finish up this election nonsense and see how it all turns out. I have a sneaking suspicion that Dave is going to win the election, which is really disappointing because he seems kind of like a jerk. But anyways, as always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Fallout 3 video.